Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and I am back on the Hermitcraft server. I've been busy with obligations, getting my daughter started at school, keeping things going at my day job, and man, you know what, I seem to have awoken in a pit. It seems like false symmetry has taken her guest bedroom and gotten rid of the ability to leave it. Now, I don't know if you've ever been trapped somewhere, but it's an unpleasant experience. I'm kind of looking at this, and I thought, maybe these are stairs here. I like stairs, let me go explore them. They're not stairs. They're the opposite of stairs. They're like when somebody's eyes keep glancing away. This one, same problem. You know, you might think, oh, no problem, Joe, you've got ladders. Well, what do I affix the ladders to that will not undermine False's beautiful base, you know? Everything else I have in my inventory is kind of worthless, except for all this kelp, which I guess we could probably sell for money. We could eat the dried kelp, probably not for money. But yeah, I'm kind of trying to figure out, like, what could I put the ladders on? I think maybe I could put it on there and then get one on the side there. But then this will be asymmetrical, you know? False worked hard to make this whole place a really symmetrical way to entrap people who probably invited themselves over and didn't ask permission, which may or may not include me. So I'm kind of thinking maybe what I should do is extend these two pillars down here a little bit, right? So we kind of have this interesting break between where the land naturally meets the kind of the air, let's just say. We have the surface, we have below the surface, and we have this dirt horizon here. And it seems False has embraced the idea that at this particular layer of Minecraft soil, her build will transition from what we know to something we don't know. And when we can't know exactly what False means to do, it seems to me like we should just wildly guess. Like, she's just going to come back here and be like, what is going on? And I'll be like, don't worry about it, False. I've already left and you didn't realize that Joe Hills did this. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to put two sets of ladders up here because this should really look as good as possible. Now, you might say, Joe, it doesn't really look as good as it could possibly look. And you know what? You're right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to throw some kelp on the ground, get a little bit of color, a little splash of color. So we've got the above world, the underworld, and some kelp that makes the underworld look a little bit friendlier, right? It's a little friendly kelp, just bobbing and kelping. Yeah, okay, there we go. See, she'll show up now, and she'll be like, why is there kelp on the floor instead of what mad genius constructed this double ladder of unknown origin? You know what? Misdirection. It is not just the unmarried youngest member of the Direction family. It is a, concept, And sometimes concepts are more... Wait, whoa, did she put water inside stairs? Oh my goodness. Okay, I totally missed this. I've been walking in this aqueduct like weeks ago, and I did not realize that it operated on this principle. The principle of half slabs with water over it. Who could have constructed this? Who could have envisioned this half block, just concept? Some people think oh, man, when you play Minecraft, you gotta get really deep, You can't be superficial. But you know what? False is coming in here. She's making something super that fishes could live in, and it's shallow. It's like the opposite of superficial while being superfishy and being more shallow than it could ever be deep. This is the False with the amazingest keep. And I gotta say, keep adventuring False symmetry. This has been a wonderful trap to be, waylaid in. Whoa, and thank goodness that didn't kill us. I kind of, it always looks cooler if you don't look behind you before you leap nearly to your death, but I'm not actually Aladdin. Professional tip for those of you trying to play the SNES or Genesis version of Aladdin. If your avatar in the game becomes Joe Hills, you've probably done something wrong. Now, you know what? Maybe it's not my place to judge. Maybe you have done something right in the context of your culture. I cannot know from whence you arrive or that environment in which you thrive. And so I should probably just dive, like a submarine, Is there a button I press to go faster? I think there... Whoa, okay, that That might be the... Well, no, that... Okay, there's a lot of buttons in this game. This keyboard has like 102 buttons. That's like maybe more than a professional music keyboard has. I'm actually not that good at counting. And I don't have a professional musical keyboard in front of me. One of my friends bought a accordion. And it is not electric. It is amazing how volumetric the air inside is, though. This thing is loud! Loud! Just from opening and closing a couple of valves, you know, it really gets the heart pumping. And the whole place is jumping. It's got like a miniature piano keyboard on the one side. And that operates kind of some sort of, as he explained it to me, some sort of valves that deal with some sort of like harmonica. Like there's like a harmonica on either side of the inside of the accordion, and depending on which buttons you press, it opens and closes different airflows. And on the one side, you've got like a normal piano type thing, where you can play keys, you know, like A, B, C, D, E, F, A, B, C, D, E, F, A. I don't know. I'm not a professional musician, but what was I going to say? Okay, sun's going down. Sun's getting real low, big fella. Why don't I have a boat with me? Okay, so in terms of, like, planning, fish, you didn't plan either. That's why you're going to meet your death. You know what? Okay, I can't actually. For some reason, the sword isn't working. Why isn't the sword work? Do swords not work while you're swimming? Okay, so new fact, swords don't work while swimming. Can I hold down the trident while I'm swimming? No, I stopped swimming. Okay. Very interesting. We are learning all sorts of things about tridents and about swords. What's this? Oh, that's just more gravel. I was like, ooh, is that some sort of like sea manatee or sea cow or something down there? No, no dice. Somewhere over here there's a portal to the nether. And we can take that portal to the nether to someplace else. I don't know exactly what I want to do this episode. But I know that if I do it out here after the sun goes down, I will be slain. And I don't know if you have been slain recently, but it is not really the optimal way to generate YouTube content for the modern audiences. The sun sets over whatever Scar named this bay. We're just going to call it Scar Sky Bay, because that's what I say it should be. But anyway, let's get out of here before this sunset becomes a Joe death. Anyway, one of my friends, the one with the accordion, was... What happened in here? They paved the opposite of paradise and put up a parking lot. Look at this, guys. This is a travesty. I like my nether hot just like my salsa. What is going on in here? I'm completely lost. Okay, so from context clues, I came through Scar's portal. The modern district sign says to go that way. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to completely reevaluate everything we know about the nether. This is not... Oh, we need to do... Well, we need to do something about this. I don't know what. Okay, so this is Cub plus Ministry of Truth. So that means if you come out the Ministry of Truth portal, do you go those... I have no idea how to get to the mining desert. I was going to go back to the mining desert and try to work on my bridges and stuff. Because I felt like... Yeah, see this bridge? This is maybe a little bit out of date. Maybe this could be improved upon, right? Meanwhile, look at this. Pigman, look at this. What is this? This is not art. I eat a potato at thee. Anyway, we travel away. Where was I? Accordion. Opposite side of the piano keys, there are a bunch of little buttons. And apparently they play the chords on... They open and close multiple valves simultaneously on the bass side of the accordions, like harmonica parts with all the reeds and stuff. And so you can be playing a bass line and a harmony simultaneously. But if you switch directions, whether you're expanding or contracting the accordion, you have to be, you have to have finished notes on both sides. Because, like, if you're trying to hold a note, you need to be able to continuously expand or contract, which obviously there are limits to in either direction. And Further, apparently the more buttons you hold down, the more valves that are open, and the more quickly that the air escapes. So, if you're playing, a bass line and several notes on the piano simultaneously, you've got to be opening and closing with higher rapidity in order to replenish your air voluminosity? I don't know. Anyway, it is cool that, like, I've never seen an accordion, like, up close in real life before, and it is really neat. It's so amazing, too, like, how inventive folks have always been. Like, the whole thing operates without an ounce of electricity, or an ohm, or a volt, or an amp, you know? It's not like that Sam trombone going whamp whamp, but like without Windows, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. I don't know, something going on there. And now we're getting shot out by, oh, that guy. Next problem. Let's just go ahead. As you can see, this tunnel still is in need of work. It might not be pretty, but it's at least better than that travesty that is that slabbed nether entrance area. My goodness gracious alive. I cannot... Oh, it's still nighttime, isn't it? Dang it. Okay, wait, but there's a bed here. Haha, sleep. Slumber. Whoa, I somehow opened a secret tab. What button did I press? I can see how many monsters I hunted. How does it... Oh man, this is neat. I need to use the nether to travel 7 kilometers in the overworld. Or I already have, one of the two. Okay, wait, I definitely got Return to Sender, so maybe this is one I haven't learned? Where was I? Oh, yeah. So, I was thinking maybe we should come back here and mine a whole bunch of things. But I didn't really bring a good pickaxe for that. So, in terms of good decision-making... Oh, you know what I did bring is a good shovel. So why don't we get a bunch of sand, because we're going to need it anyway, for... structures? Okay. We can just kind of generally run in this direction. I'm hopping across stone. I'm running all alone. Running through the sand with a shovel in my hand, and I don't have a home. I roam on Hermitcraft. I often forget to bring enough planks to build a raft. I often forget to bring any torches. But for some reason people watches me screw up things in a game. I'm kind of arguably sane, but you know it's plain that I didn't really write the song at all. I'm just kind of saying things that I recall. You know what we're going to do is we're going to get a bunch of colorful sand. And we're going to decorate the nether. We're going to go back and we're going to decorate that nether thing with some pixel art. Okay, guys? We're gonna fix this up, is what we're going to do. We are going to add colorful blocks to the nether hub, and we will prove it is a place of love. We will take some red and make some magic hearts, and we will take other blocks in part. Shapes crafted hermitcraftingly. Something rhymes with 3, and I don't know exactly if it's liberty or if I am rhyming with verbosity. Verbosity. Something about velocity. It's acceleration. Oh wait, no, it's speed. Oh wait, it is the differential between the 3. Okay. So we're just going to steal a bunch of colorful blocks as though we are some sort of phantom menace. I think that's what Anakin did in that movie. I'm kind of blanking on it, but that's fine. I will run through the nether. I will run on the clay. I will run past the pigmen whose skulls are exposed way. Past the point of their great decay. I will run in the nether way. Moving 8 times as fast. I have an idea, and it won't be my last, unless the other hermits kick me off Hermitcraft for my graffiti on the end of this path. Come now, YouTube viewers 3 or 4 or 5 or 27, 3. I don't think that is how numbers are forming, but I haven't taken arithmetic lately. Anyway, there's ones and tens and hundreds, and maybe thousands if you are encumbered. But we're running this way, whether or not it is wondered where the song is going. With stuff we have plundered, run, run through this tunnel here. We will reach the stone at the end. It is clear that we cannot allow that monstrosity to stand. We must place lots of blocks to restore the land. Come now and look upon this mess. I don't think it's great. I don't think it is its best. We will come place blocks. We will put them to rest. And this entire thing will be a hornet's nest of colors and blocks that I have found. We need some love and we need it now. So I'll build a heart of some fashion. How? Symmetrically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. There's the start of a heart. Cardiac arrest in reverse in some part. And I guess this here is vaguely a start. Let us place more blocks across this. Okay, guys, I lost it a while ago. I've no idea what I'm doing. But anyway, core concept, if you didn't get it from the song, we are coming in here and we are graffitiing this place. This is like an ugly subway tunnel that is not improving. Like, nobody's coming in here and saying, like, how can we make this subway tunnel a beautiful work of art? You know what? And so instead, Joe Hills is here, and he's doing his part, and he's not good at it. But maybe what'll happen is... So one of the big things about graffiti is there's a social effect to it, where... This is like, I'm serious, this is a real thing in New York City that they did like studies and stuff. Like, in places where there's some graffiti, other people assume that the area is unpoliced enough that it's safe for them to additionally place their graffiti. And so, just the idea is that if I come in here and I start putting stuff up on these walls, other hermits will see that and go, wow, that's not really good. But clearly there's no one around to stop me from doing something that's better. Kind of like Edgar Allan Poe reading that thing with the talking raven and then going like, what? This is a terrible thing with a talking raven. I could make something better with a talking raven than that. And then he did. Okay. So we have a heart. We could do a club, a spade, and maybe a diamond. I'm not sure. But maybe instead what we should do is fashion something mystical, maybe? Spiritual? Does Horton Hero Who? Am I too crazy? I don't know. But look at this. This is a canvas. This is like an insane people room. They put people in this blank room and then get mad at them for not scribbling on the walls. And I am scribbling on the walls. So what should we scribble? What should we place in this place that is a disgrace? It is an affront to nature and to under nature also. Subnature. This is a subnatural aberration that I find abhorrent, and it warrants action. And so I need to get some traction so that other folks can faction things on the walls too. I don't know. Let's eat another potato. That's not wrong. Okay, now we'll eat a potato. Okay, 2 potatoes. Okay, so what colors do we have? We have red, we have orange, we have some yellow, but we have no clear workbench type thing. There used to be a workbench in the nether. Just side note, guys. Like, you know, you look at something like this, when you pave over everything and you ask yourself, what have we lost? We lost functionality. We're just going to take this. Boom. Now if I come in here and I'm like, hey, I want to make some red glass. What do I want to do with red glass? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with red glass. But I think the nether should be more red, right? So we got our red heart over here. And then maybe we should make a red flower. Oh no, I destroyed all the flowers. I can't look at the flowers for what do you call it? Inspiration anymore. Dang it, flowers. I've slain you too soon. But maybe we could make some sort of rose if we had like a bowl with like tulip parts. Do we have enough green stuff? No, we don't have green stuff. What is red? We can make a fire truck with ladders on the side. The ladders would be sideways. That's a thing. We can make the floor red again. The floor should be red again. The floor should be red in the nether. This is a bad floor. This is a bad floor. We're going to come in here and we're going to make a good floor. And we're going to do that by applying kind of some parkour rules where I'm just going to kind of jump around. Oh no, I don't think I like that one. I don't want them to be adjacent. Non-adjacent blocks only. Non-adjacency is crucial. Boom. So we're just going to kind of hop around here to give the impression that we're doing something, right? This looks kind of like something. And I don't know if it's a good something or if it's a bad something. But it's something. Okay. So that's as far as we made it without dying. Or without... Because the floor is lava. We're playing the floor is lava, guys. Because it's the nether. And that is an appropriate thing to do. Okay, I did that wrong. I'm supposed to place the block and then jump onto it. As the kids say, jump on it. Jump on it. I think that's what the kids say. We're going to just create a little garden of variable height glass, right? So what I'm doing is I'm setting this up so that I can place glass on top of all this sand. No, on top. Thank you. And then we'll break the sand, and we will have a nice little space, right? And people will be like, what is that? What purpose does that serve? It is a call to revolution. It is a call for action. It is a call for demonstration of inflammation. Let's do some things. Let's get some traction. I've already done an action rhyme, but I'm going mad. This is a space for mad people. We can't not have stuff in the nether. I'm sure somebody will come through and break all this and build a real nether hub someday. But look, this feels like a thing, right? This is a thing, at least. Nothing else in this space. This is not a thing. There is no thing here. Nothing here. That's something. That sure is something. And it comes from a place of love. Okay. See this? This is what Minecraft is all about. Not arguably by any logical means, but there's something here. And that's what we're going to do. Okay, that's what we're going to do. No, wait, that's what we have done. Okay. No, I'm out of order. Okay, so let's take... What can we make with yellow? What is a yellow thing? We have a red heart over here. We've already built something on the floor, something on the wall. Maybe we need something under the stairs. Maybe we should build a Minecraft ladder? How many blocks are, no, is that too weird? That feels kind of a little bit too weird. Said Joe Hills, who really didn't care. That's not the precise proportions of a Minecraft ladder. And don't build it directly straight. You should tilt it some, so it's weirder. And you know what? You are right, guys. You are 100% right. So, we're going to go ahead and start constructing now this madman's ladder that comes from a place of arguable, questionable sanity. And so we've got kind of 3 blocks across here. Now, Minecraft ladders have these little bits that stick out. So we're going to have these stick out on this side. And then, I'm kind of thinking maybe it should come over. Do I have any way to attach something temporarily? Oh, the only way I can do it is with a ladder. Okay, that's fine. We're doing some recursive art now. This is like cursive handwriting, but weirder. We're doing floor to ceiling stuff. We're doing floor weirdness. We're making wall decorations. Look at this. Okay. See, this ladder supports this. Why does it support this? Out of necessity. Because something needed to be done. And it's not exactly even here. Which kind of, I think, is maybe good. I have mixed feelings about that. Because, like, if this one is one further over, I think that one should be one further over too. Like, let's just simplify it. Yeah. See, now it feels like it's intentionally off. Instead of just broken or lazy. I wonder if I should have leaned the whole thing back somehow. I don't know. Core concept. This is somehow better than what was here already. And when this is better than what was here already, you need to ask yourself, how much further can I go? So, anyway, I issue to all my hermit friends and all my hermit pals a challenge. Come deface this place. If we're going to make a temporary nether hub, let's just fill it with graffiti and mad art, and then destroy it all and build the good nether hub later. Because this is definitely the start of something, but maybe it should be something more fantastic than we imagined. More drastic than we imagined. Something with demonstrable passion, I don't know. And then we'll rip it all down and build something else. Part of the joy of Hermitcraft. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.